Hey, y'all, what's up, what's up? We are back, aka Promotions. We are the plug in the building. So, I was having technical difficulties with my first guest, but that's all right. Um, great things, they always try to mess up great things, so it's all good. I got the full video, is going to be up tomorrow. You can go to YouTube to check out that interview. But right now, we are here with someone who I really like. And I had the pleasure of working with her on my first showcase that I had at Karma Lounge. So definitely want to let her do her thing.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Tara Feather. Shout out to Aiken Production.
Promotions.
Shout out to S.STREET Media. Shout out to everybody in the building. Hey.
Yes, we got a little guest. So Tara, thank you for coming through. We tried this before, things happen.
Yep.
So I'm so glad you was able to come back, so we could get this going. So first, I just want to say, you did a hell of a performance on the night of my showcase at Karma Lounge. So I just want to give you tons of props for that, because something that I admire all performers, all artists, being able to perform on stage in front of people. That's something that I never got a handle on. So definitely shout out to you. And you're like comfortable. Once you get up there and you have the mic in your hand, it's, like you in your own little world.
Thank you so much.
So for those who don't know, let them know what you do as far as music and everything.
So, well, in the music field, I am the beat maker, the producer. I'm the writer of my music, my rapping, my singing. I write the lyrics. I do my own vocals, except for engineering. Maybe the first thing I engineered myself was NYC Nomad. That's one of my albums, but everything else is engineered by somebody I stick with now. My new engineer is amazing.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's
but I have
up.
one album engineered by me. I'm gonna remaster it and do it again and re-release it. It's gonna be good.
Okay. Let them all know about the song that you did at the showcase. How did that come about?
Dang, I did two songs though. Which one was it? Did I do Soul Cosmic and Moonshine Tara? The one where it's
So I'm like, hold up now.
It really be that.
I think you mean the one where we were dancing.
My something on check,
Oh, okay,
check,
yeah,
like that.
So Cosmic,
Okay.
yeah, So Cosmic.
Yeah,
how did I come up with So Cosmic?
Yes.
Well, one day I made this beat, and usually when I make my beats, the way I feel about it and the way it sounds, I'll name it as such.
Okay.
So it came to where, I made the beat and I was really feeling it. So then all of a sudden I said, yeah, I'm going to name this So Cosmic. Something about it make me feel like I'm in the stars, like I am a star. So it takes me a little while sometimes. I'll sit on the beat and I'll listen to it for a long time. And then all of a sudden I'll turn around and I'll be like, I got some lyrics to this. I'm grooving so much that I play it in my headphones. I could have nothing to say for like a month. But after somewhere, I say something really catchy. Yeah. So, a lot of emotion comes into where I know different people. I'm actually 34 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Yeah. So
okay.
I've been through. So I've been through a lot of struggles, or I met a lot of different women and men.
Okay.
And a lot of my songs have to do with the way that I've been treated or classified or downgraded in the community, or maybe just I'm a book and they have judged the cover.
Yes.
Incorrectly. Of course.
Yes.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Yes.
So you know what I mean? And so that happened a lot.
Okay.
And so they always call me quiet, but a lot of people pick on me for it. The people I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And that's okay, because if you have something to say, you're gonna get it out. I prefer not to speak to them. I prefer
that it show in your music.
It shows in my music.
Speaks, yeah.
I feel like music speaks. Music is the great communicator.
Yes.
Everything.
I agree.
So that's my route. That's where it came from, yeah.
Okay. Oh, just call me Karen, cause you make me. She said, "Ma'am." Okay. Yeah, respect me like I'm your mama, but don't.
Oh no, I didn't say.
I don't
Not
want the
ma'am.
ma'am
I
title.
said yeah. You know. I said
No.
man though. I'm sorry.
Okay. I thought you said ma'am.
Woman.
But so before all of this that you have going on now, when did music hit you? At what age was you like, you know what, this is what I want to do?
Wow, you know what's crazy? I could go back to when I was like 7, and the only thing I used to do from when I was younger, well, this is how my music progressed as well. I used to go and sing other people's songs. Of course, I'm not writing songs, but then the one thing that I got into was poetry. But I'll write some poetry though. So for many years I write poetry, and when I used to read it to people, sometimes they say it sounds like you're rapping. Then I'm like, well, I never wanted to be a rapper, or I never wanted to be a singer because I don't like too much attention.
Oh.
So it was like, yeah, I wanted to be an art teacher.
Oh wow.
It's amazing. Yeah, I have a secret art talent. So I wanted to be an art teacher.
So you can draw.
I can draw. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so do you do the artwork for your album covers? And
Yeah, the album covers, everything. I do the graphics.
Oh wow.
I do the music video set. Most of the time, like and we'll get there.
Yeah. We
But, okay. But wait. So I used to like sing and write poetry, and then when I got a little older, it didn't really work out with the whole being an art teacher thing. Where I said I'm gonna take all my talents. And I'm just going to go out there and I'm just going to use them all because, you know what I mean? I could be doing nothing my whole life like I did half of my life.
Yes, thank
like
you.
I've done half of my life and did nothing with it. Or I can do something with it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, so I started going to open mics.
Okay.
In 2013, or maybe around in 2012, like 2013. I started going to open mics, and I was singing though.
Okay.
So I would sing like covers and stuff, a lot of other people's songs, and I don't know, you know what I mean? I went through a lot growing up.
Okay.
So I started feeling like I was losing energy, like it was a weird competitive place.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm new to it.
Yeah.
And
like, can I do this? Am I good
it was
enough?
so weird.
And,
like the people's energy was weird. It was weird. It's like my singing started becoming very. It wasn't natural. It's a passion. It's something I just love to do.
Yes.
Like just get there and do it. But more people were more or less about the fame. So at that time, I wasn't about the fame. I was just going to open mics and doing my poetry thing, whatever.
Yeah.
And then one day, I got into making beats.
Okay.
And I'm like, hey, I got this equipment, or I'm around somebody with the equipment. Let me give it a try, because you know what I mean. Just like when boys don't let you use their video game,
you want to go figure it out and end it.
Yeah, finally somebody let me use their video game, and I was really good at it. So I was like, okay, I started doing it myself, and a lot of my beats come from my tablet. People don't know that. Like, I use an app. So it's like, it was pretty cool, like, So, like, I began making beats, and I started taking my poetry and putting it to the beat, or making new poetry and putting it, put the beat to the poetry, put the poetry to the beat. Yeah. And it's like, okay, some songs had a little bit of singing, some didn't. But one day somebody told me I was not a good rapper.
Oh, wow.
And I said, you don't think I'm a good rapper? I was like, okay. It's not that I'm supposed to be your favorite rapper. Because a lot of people tell me to change what I'm speaking about. So I'm like, no, this is so weird. You're telling me to be like everybody else. You're telling me to join the collective.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, I want to step outside of the box. Like, I want to be different.
Do my own thing. Yeah.
Right. So I was like, really? Okay. So then I took it seriously around like 2019, 2020.
Okay.
After that's so long in 2013, right? But it's like I also stopped singing. Okay. Like I did a lot more singing. I was going to
ask you about
the singing thing.
Part.
I stopped singing. I started getting very aggressive feedback, and it wasn't even about my singing. People love when I sing. It's great. It's just that when I started like trying to show people my poetry mixed with my beats, they're like, "This just sucks." And it's most of the songs on my album are the songs that suck. I'm like, yo, you know the vibes?
Yes.
Somebody said that sucks. Moonshine Terror, that sucks. So Cosmic, that sucks. Parsley, that sucks. I'm like, yo, it's so crazy because when I went and finally recorded, people don't think it sucks.
I was just about to
You know
say, a
what I
lot
mean?
of times people know what they're hearing.
Yeah.
And if it's somebody that's in the same area as you,
Right.
they're going to say that. They're going to say that your
No,
music
these-
sucks a lot of times
Yeah.
because why we fighting for the same thing. So why am I going to tell you like, oh my God, I think you're great. I think your style
Right.
is so unique and you should stay with it.
Right.
Why should I tell you that? Because you're
Right.
going to run with that. And that's going to work.
That is the
You know what I'm
truth,
saying?
though. That is
The
truth.
person that's in the same field as you, a lot of time they're going to say all of that negative stuff, knowing the opposite. And we're like, damn, she's mad talented. Like, if she take that over on this platform, like somebody gonna holler at her.
Right.
And yeah, a lot of times people know that. So
Yeah.
even I'm glad that you took the negative comments and was like, all right, we about to turn this into a whole positive. So
Yeah,
I'm definitely,
that's way
because
to go.
trash, there hasn't been anything that you put out that I feel is trash.
Thank you.
And I'm not, I'm speaking from I'm an R&B head. Hip hop is like seconds for me. So when I do hear something and it clicks, I click to it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's good. That's like that's it. So
like, these are like a lot of those songs, yeah. And it didn't even. Sometimes if it wasn't somebody in the field, or if it was like a friend or family member, they're like, "You totally suck, man. You totally suck." And it's like, yo, what is this? So one day I just went out there and said, I'm going to spend my money on studio time. And the problem with me spending money on studio time is that, how do I know if you're good? You know what I mean? I go and pay $60, $70 an hour, and I'm trying to work with you so that you can make me sound good.
Yes.
But you playing around. You don't really do this. You just take people money. I didn't have any time for that.
Yeah.
And, so I was really scared. And then I found somebody really nice. The one that I work with now.
Okay.
Shout out to Beat Knocker. Shout out to Beat Knocker.
Shout out.
Yeah, I was scared, and then I said, but it has to get done because I think I have a lot to say, and I want to get it out there. I feel like I'm not trying to bash other women or men in the industry or people, period. It's just what I've seen or what I know or how I've been treated or how people want me to be treated, what I have to say about how they act, like, or what they're doing or whatnot. Like, you know what I mean? Or personally, they just, people do things, but you know what I mean? Instead of getting in trouble, I'm gonna just write this song.
I know that's
So,
right.
that's what I'm saying. It's a lot of poetry
positive,
and it turned up. And then I learned how to write songs better.
Okay.
At that time, like a lot of it was more or less like speaking my mind in NYC Nomad. It was a lot of the poetry, and then Psychoactive Mixtape becomes like I think I'm really making songs now.
Okay.
I'm making songs now. Yeah, it took a little time, but I love it though.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I could tell. Like I said, I could tell that when you're up there performing, that's your area. You know what I'm saying? You that little 2 seconds when you start, you might feel something, but after that, you
all the
on
time.
to the
That's my nervous.
you on to the regular. So you said that you've been through a couple of things growing up and stuff like that.
Right.
So not to dive too much into it, but what were some of those things that you went through that helped you be who you are now, that helped you get stronger? Like, I went through this, but I'm over it, and,
I have to say, when I was a child, I was in foster care.
Okay.
That was like growing up. It was like one of those movies. It was like growing up on your own. You learn how to tie your shoes. It's just you and your like older sister or sibling, or maybe sometimes you're by yourself. Because me and my sister split up.
Okay.
I didn't know what to do. I was younger than her, so I was like, what? She always makes my breakfast. She always it's crazy. Yeah. So for me, I had to get up and make my own breakfast. Things got boring. There was nobody to talk to. I was like, yo, this is weird. I was like, but it made me grow to say, well, if my own sister would be out on me, anybody would be out on me. So let me just secure myself with myself. And that's messed up. I did that as a kid. It was like, I had to be like 9, 10 years old, and I was like, secure yourself with yourself.
That's a lot to hold on to as a kid. You shared that, so I'm going to share this. And y'all know I'm not big on sharing, but I was adopted. I am adopted. My parents had me since I was like 2. But I went through the foster care early and all of that. I was blessed with a great foster mother.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
But and I'm just asking because that's kind of partly my story. Growing up, since you had to go through that, was it like did you ever go through a space where you just didn't feel wanted by anybody?
I'm gonna just all I'm gonna do is drop a number. Me and my sister alone, until we split up, went through like 43 foster homes together. I don't know if it was because my sister at first felt like she wasn't wanted, but she always had a problem. But when I got older and she left me alone, I started to remember all these complaints she had, and I'm just a kid and I don't know what the hell she's talking about. But then it happened to me, and I said, wait, this is ridiculously I gotta get out of here. Like, I don't feel like these people, yeah, you're right, yeah, I didn't feel like these people were taking care of me. I feel like I had to go. I'll find somewhere to be. I'll find a better one. I'll get a new one. Like, you know what I mean?
And this is no disrespect to my parents. I love them dearly. They're the best parents ever. But I think for people that have been adopted or been through foster care, you know, been away from their birth, that it's always a little thing where you just feel like I don't belong. I'm not truly a part of this family. You know, like
That's
it's always a feeling that you have. And I know for me personally, that's what I dealt with.
Right.
And it took a lot of years for me to be like, you know, family is who I make it.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
You know
So
what I mean?
you get to a point where it's like, okay, I got the chance to meet my birth family. So that was a blessing.
That's beautiful.
But it was also an eye-opener, you know, that people are people. Life is life. Not everybody is going to accept you regardless of blood or not.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, and you have to kind of build yourself up from that. You know, because it's like it's a knock. It's a major knock. Like, what? You don't? I'm cool. I'm the flyest person out here. Like, you know, so,
You know
like, but
yes.
so you know, how did you? I'm not going to dive too deep, but you know,
No, we could go in
break.
It didn't only stop at foster care because you said, "What have you been through?" And I'm like, "Nah, it's like a loophole."
Okay, so from foster care. And you said you went through a lot of different families and stuff. So after that situation, once you got like of age and you was on your own,
I went home to my mom, but my mom has mental illness. She has bipolar schizophrenia. So she has episodes where she was very different.
Okay.
So I could see why she couldn't take care of us when we were kids. But okay, I went to the shelter system. I went straight to the Covenant House.
Okay.
Like around 16 was like when I got home to her from foster care. But then I only lasted till I was like 18 and a half, 19 years old.
Okay.
Like, you know what I mean? I went through a lot. I tried to go to college, but she did some weird thing where she didn't want to pay my fare one day. So that got me kicked out of college because, you know, you can't, in a CUNY school, you got to show up. You can't go 3 days without going, or you get kicked out and you have to pay back your student loans.
Okay.
Yourself. I'm like, okay, listen, I don't have time to have debt. I'm only a kid.
You creating problems for me already.
I got very upset. I wrote a little letter to school. They took the debt off, and then I left her house and I went to the Covenant House. Okay. After that, I just been on my own until now.
Okay.
That's it. Well, basically, yeah. So it's like foster care, shelter system, life.
Life. That's...
good. I have my crib now, though.
Amen to that.
Yeah, I'm not still moving around.
That's right.
I'm good
and
now.
that's the goal.
Yeah, it took long enough.
That's the
Jesus.
goal. That's the goal.
I done worked at the shelter, lived at the shelter. How you work at the shelter, live at the shelter? It's crazy. Look, I
no judgment. Things happen. And through everything that you went through, you made it work.
Right.
So that's the most
that
important.
I know how to do. Whenever something doesn't feel like it's gonna work, I'll go through my little phases or stages of where I take a little break or something. And when I mean a break, I'll go on like a little weird vacation. It's weird. I can't afford to go on vacation. But you listen. I'll go buy a bottle and some weed, and then I'm chilling, or like you know what I mean. I don't care what I'm doing. And then I'm thinking of a master plan.
Yes.
And when I'm done with this bottle and I'm done with this weed, I gotta get up and proceed to do
going
the
on,
plan.
yeah.
Yes, the plan must be done. So
that's what's up.
Yeah, I go into my thinking place. It could be. Yeah, that's usually my thinking place. I'm sorry. I got my spliff and probably a couple of loose.
I mean,
I need to quit. Cigarettes are bad. Sorry.
Yeah, we gonna get there. We gonna get there. I'm just so taken back because I'm like, wow, we have more in common than we even thought. Right. So that's once again, I just want to commend you because a lot of people are not strong enough to go through all of those changes and be like, you know what, there's something better on the other side, and I know there's something better, and that's what I'm striving for. I'm not giving up. This is just a little. It's a little something, try to slow me down, but I'm going to get past that.
Yeah, it's just a boo-boo, give it a Band-Aid.
And see, look at where you at now. When you perform, you always say, you the one create the beats, you the one to produce this, you the one that did this, you the one that did that. How does that make you feel? Because not everybody can say that as artists. So, like, you're, like, multi-talented in the game. So how does that make you feel? When people be like, yo, Tara, I need this beat, or I need this track. I need some music from you.
Oh, that's dope. You know how I feel about it? I feel actually very, very happy.
As you should.
Yeah, because, when my story is going along, you heard about the life part, and you heard about the music part. So you see how that adds up to around, like, 2013 and whatnot. I am, that adds up to, like, 2013 and whatnot, where I had, like, no money at 1 point, where the idea had to come in. Where I had to go to my master thinking place. Yeah. And I must make a plan. So I would, like, I got into drinking. For some reason, I would love to be a wine enthusiast. But I digress. Wine enthusiast, like, it's amazing. So I would I was working at a wine place. It's like called Garnett's Wine and Liquor.
Okay.
It's in Manhattan.
We should plan that one day once the weather get nice, because I've been saying I want to go to a vineyard. I would like to become a wine drinker. I would, but I have to taste and yes. So, all right, just gave me an idea.
I do love that. I enjoy that. I took him one time.
We literally just went to a tasting.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was all like, "How was it?" He was like, "How's this gonna be, Tara?" I was like, "I'm telling you, go have fun."
It was a
vibe.
It
took him. He said, "Yo, it was a vibe.
It was a vibe."
What was your favorite out of what you tasted?
I'm so bad with names. So I remember tasting it, but I don't remember.
Okay.
I think it was a Surpravi.
There was a couple. Because there was a couple.
Okay.
They had a lot of different selections.
So weird. It's like a new and a Saparavi. Okay, wait. It's a amber wine.
Oh, okay, amber. Yeah.
I never had an amber before, so that was amazing to taste that. I was like, see, I'm gonna taste something new. Like back in my day, I just taste like somebody's Cabernet, somebody's Sauvignon Blanc, like But okay, so we went off and went in. But okay, so I used to buy bottles of wine from my job. Okay, and I would take a paper and I would sit at the table and I would go, what can I do to create something original? Mm-hmm. What can I do to look original? What can I do to be original? Mm-hmm. What about me is original? Mm-hmm. Or what are those things about me that people tell me to stop doing because I feel like that's original? Mm-hmm. You tell me to stop doing it, I turn into you. If I keep doing it, I think I'm still me. And I don't know what made me do it in the first place, but once you told me to stop, I just got to keep going. Yes. Look, it's some people who do stupid things, like stupider things than the things.
I like that outlook. If I stop, I'm going to be you. No,
people
that
tell them
sense.
to stop, and they're totally famous right now. Like those people who jump off of walls and stuff, and all types of crazy stuff. They doing hardcore parkour now, jumping over everything.
All right. We don't want you jumping over no
famous and everything. But okay.
But I do be seeing that. Even the bikers,
the bikers,
bicycle,
Wow.
they be on like cliffs, these narrow cliffs, and they be going mega fast. And I just be like, oh my God, my nerves.
And they were told to stop. Or maybe say sometimes. See, I'm not gonna go with the
those are
bone
thrill
thing,
thrill seekers for real.
They gonna take that.
Yeah.
They love it. Hey, look. But that's the same thing I was saying. I was like, well, what could you? They can't tell me how to be me. So how do I do this? So at the time, I was like, let me take myself, and I want to be a brand, and I also want to be a manager. So I ended up graduating for small business management in like 2015.
All right.
And that's pretty cool.
Yes.
So, but before that, I was doing a lot of Googling and a lot of stuff. That's how I passed. Because I did so much Googling from 2012
the research.
to 2015.
Yeah.
And then I went to school. I was like, I know this stuff. Because I was so scared to get sued trying to be so original. Like, you know what I mean?
Like I want to know everything that I can and can't do.
Yeah, I got my own clothing line too, right? So,
wow.
With my clothing line, it's like
what's the name of it?
Hefe Eminence.
Okay.
Yeah, I wanted like an original name, and I wanted everything to be original. So I'm like, I want myself to be original. I want my brand to be original. I want my art
the way you dress
to be original.
Is definitely original.
That's
That's how you saying you have a clothing line. I'm like, everything that I've seen you in is like, okay, that's a her outfit. Like, yeah, it wouldn't look the same on somebody else.
That's what I love too. Somebody actually tried to dress me different. It was a very different experience. I didn't know what was going on. And I was like, damn, I am not a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. I was like, she cannot put me in that and think I'm going to survive an hour or 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Not even 5 minutes.
That's the part when you're not really that creative of a person and you're taking a lot of your advice from other people. It gets crazy. So a person like you, it's like, okay, I want this, this, and this. That's it.
That's it.
You know, like, this is what I want. That's it.
I think it's a Libra thing.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And it makes the people know that you're working with that they have to be on point. Like, because she already knows what she wants. So we can't come in there all confused and don't know what we're doing. So that's a good look for you on that level, too.
Yeah, thank you.
That's what's up. So, what? Oh, go ahead.
What? We got into it. I thought, wait, did I miss the point? Oh, yeah. No.
Oh, we skipped the section?
We brought it back?
Okay.
No, let's keep going. I forgot. Sorry, y'all. Peace again. Peace and love.
So, I want to ask you, how do you feel about doing showcases? And that's one question. But now the other question is, me. I had a showcase. It was my first one. What in your mind says, you know what, I'm going to come out and perform at Huz?
I have to say, specifically, just period. Okay, so you want to hear just in general and then personally about you, because there's two different reasons why.
Okay, I'll take both.
Well, in general, it's like I feel like it's new people, new crowd, and new networking. Like, you know what I mean, or like really, some people might have different opportunities, or maybe. Yeah, just get out there and get known. Like, some people are in the Bronx and they'll invite me to perform. I'm like, I know no one in the Bronx. So I wouldn't even know there was a show today. So I'll take that, I'll go. Yeah. Oh, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with you, like, AKA Productions, like, okay, you know what? I knew you. I think I already knew you from my street media.
Yeah, we met at the Summer Fest.
Yeah,
Summer Fest. That's the first time I met you.
Yeah, so I was like, no, I love her. Gaga. Like, loving it. And then I think you told me about your interviews first, and then you did a showcase.
Yeah.
So I popped out. I messed up the interview. Sorry, I once again. But I popped out to the showcase.
That was
pretty
things
cool.
happen. It's all right. But yeah, you came out. And you did your thing. Like I said,
thank you.
We had people that was coming in while you was performing, being your dancers. You had backup dancers. I mean, like you had the support. And my showcase was a lot of people didn't know each other. Like, I put my family in there. I put other people that I've worked with. Not everybody knew each other. So the vibe that was that night, it was just like everybody knew each other already. Everybody was just
that's amazing. I actually thought some people knew each other already. I didn't even know. Dang, I can't believe I forgot his name, but
Mazuma Mom?
No, your family member. I didn't know he was your family member.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know he was your family member until he said so. He's like, yeah. I was like, really? I was like, you came out, you supported the correct person. You did your thing.
Oh, I appreciate that.
That was amazing. And then when he danced,
yes,
that was amazing.
I
love that
had
part.
to catch that video. That's why I'm like, oh my God, this is everything.
He made me have to dance. I was like, I said I wouldn't do it with the shoes on, but I think
and
I gotta do it
Cherish
again.
got up, Bad Boys got up. Y'all all was up there. Everybody was up there doing it. So
yeah, that was
like I said, shout out to all of y'all because that
all
type
the
of love
and that night. I love that.
Yeah, it don't happen often. So but that's good energy. I do feel like I attract good energy. So. Yeah, it was one of those nights. We're gonna get back to you for a second. You've just extra quiet over there. So since you are sitting there, would you just chime in and let the world know who you are and what you have going on?
Joe Wise. I'm a MC from Harlem, New York. I lived in Jersey for a while. Living in the Bronx currently, and I've just been on the scene for a couple years. I've recorded. I've released a couple of projects. Actually, I have an album out called There Comes a Time. I was just mentally in a space where you have a lot of space, and that's where you start reflecting on some of the decisions you made and what's come out of it. And so I was just in that mind frame and dropped that recently. Wanted to clear it before the year ended. Happy New Year to everybody.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Yes, Happy New Year to everybody. Okay, that's what's up. Do you have any upcoming shows or anything where people can come out and support you?
Yeah, actually, our next performance, Tara's going to be there too. It should be on February 10th.
February 10th.
Okay, all right.
In Brooklyn.
All right. So definitely I'm going to make sure I keep y'all posted on that, put it up on my page and everything. Thank you. Thank you for coming through and all of that. So Tara, we went into the stages. So right now, what is life for you?
Life.
You have your apartment and everything. Beside the music, do you have another job or do you do anything else, or it's just the music right now?
You know what? I don't know. Dang. I don't know how to put this. It's like I would have to go back. I'm making sure I refuse to give my time, energy, and mental stability or mental strength. I'm sorry. To someone else's establishment in business, especially if I graduated for small business management. It's just that I could sell paintings a lot. I used to sell paintings a lot more than I sell paintings now. The thing about it is, I got into my music. Now, for some reason, I do make some royalties, but it's like mad cheap. You know what I mean? It's like really cheap. But at least it's some money.
It's yes.
Right? But then my artwork too, I just could make paintings repeat. I have 160 paintings in my house right now. At least like 15 of them or like 25 of them are for sale.
So you're basically
5 of them are 3,500
in a position
each,
where you could get up and you could grab some paintings and you can go outside
I could just say, hey,
you can make
you could go straight to a vintage market. And I always make a lot of good money off of it too. I just go to a vintage market with like 15 paintings, and for some reason I don't like telling my secrets, but I could get like say a bundle of canvases, 10 in a pack, for $10 if I got a coupon. Usually it's like $20 for the 10. But okay, I get it for $10 and I sell each painting back for $20.
Yeah, you
sell
already-
each painting
you're
back
right.
for $40.
You already know.
And I made a great profit.
Yes.
I already made past my profit.
Yes.
And every time I do that, I do it well.
That's what's
I
up.
was doing that for a long time.
That's what's
How
up.
I get money, how I pay my rent is probably a good question.
Well, you ain't gotta let everybody know everything. Your bills is paid. Like
Yeah. But I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to ICL. Nobody
Okay.
really knows what that is, but if you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I got my crib.
Okay,
You know,
all right, that's what's up.
due to life struggles, I fell into mental health.
Okay.
So
Okay,
I got post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, and depression. So I'm not always happy, Tara.
Yeah.
Sometimes I could be like really like, you know, moody.
yeah,
Yeah, like, you know.
yeah,
With that being said, hey, that's my survival right there. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And I use a lot of what's given to me to eat, clothe myself, and actually invest. Like, you know what I mean? I do a lot of trying to flip things.
Yeah.
So I'll go and buy a bunch of canvases and then make money back.
Yeah.
And then eat
Redo
again or
it,
redo
yeah.
things again and go do it again, do it again, do it again. I also do pain tips. I can instruct for a
Okay.
class. So that's
And
like,
you know what? That's something I
that's a
wanted
different job
to get
that I got going
into.
on.
So that's something to think about.
You want to do that here?
Oh, I got y'all.
Oh.
I'll instruct for y'all.
It's a good space. No, we do it
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
So we could do it here.
Yeah, I'm down.
That's a great idea.
I'm down. Yeah, just give me, you know, every time you want to do it, you give me the picture. You say we need this picture done. Give me like a couple of days so I can practice it. Because you know what I like to do? I like to chop up the steps. Like the way I would do it, simple because I've been painting and drawing for years. Like, you know what I mean? Since I was 7 again. Everything, it just started then. Like, you know? So, I could just be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not how it goes.
Yeah.
You gotta be like, listen, first step, you have to gloss the canvas.
Yeah.
And then, step by step. So you give me the picture, I'll go through it at home.
Yeah.
I'll go through how many mistakes y'all would make. I would know what type of mistakes you would make. Because if I even make that mistake, I know it's gonna get
what's
crazy
up.
with the people who are not they haven't got the skill yet, but
Yeah.
I'm there to teach them the skill.
Yeah.
You know, so
And that's something people really enjoy going to. So
yeah, I'm really good at it.
definitely
Yeah,
step into that. I'm so
it's on my
glad
art
that
page
you,
called Vita LaFleur.
you're so creative. Like
Thank you,
there's
man.
no way that you could be broke. There's no way. Like
That's I said the
you
same
have
thing.
that-
Remember the drawing board in 2013? The
Yeah.
drawing board was how can I make money? How can I make money? And how can
and it's repeating
and I know it has to
customers
be all
that you
these
can
things.
have.
It has to be original. It
Yeah.
has to be trending or trendy.
Have people asked you for portraits, like self portraits?
Oh
and
yeah,
stuff
I know
like
how
that?
to do portraits. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I know how to do portraits. I know how to do stencils.
Sha Chanel. I'm actually going to send you this video. Sha Chanel, if you are watching, make sure you hit my inbox ASAP. She's an artist. She lives upstate, but she's oh my goodness.
She's
Her-
amazing. She's
yeah,
dope.
her
Yeah,
art is
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
But she wants to come out to the city and do a few things or whatever, but she don't really know a lot of people and stuff. So
that's something I can
it's
send her.
definitely something
I'll
to
send it
connect.
to you.
Yeah. We definitely gonna be in touch. I'm gonna give you my number after the show, for so many reasons. One, you're a motivated young lady, and from the first time that I seen you, I just liked your style. Just something about
thank
you
you.
that gravitated me towards you. I didn't know any of this stuff, and that's why I say God works. He works. We have no idea how he works, so I feel like this was supposed to happen. This conversation was supposed to happen. I'm just rooting for you. Like
Thank
whatever
you.
whatever
I'm
you
rooting
got
for you
going,
too, because
whatever
I'm
you got
like-
going on. Like I'm definitely going to support it. Me and Matt be working on an event for March, so I'm definitely going to keep you posted on that.
You know I'm in there.
And we could do stuff in here. Think about it. Stuff you could do small. Don't think always big.
Yeah, a little.
Think smaller too. You could scale stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that.
Got you.
Might like this
Yes.
idea, yeah.
Yes.
Overhead.
All right. we going to get the brain working, cause we in the beginning of the year.
Stuff like
Yes.
Oh yeah, I like that.
Yes.
Bingo.
All right, so yeah, we definitely going to get the planning
Bingo,
and everything
maybe some
going.
vendors win prizes.
So before we get out of here, let them know. Is there anything else that you want to share? Like I don't want to cut you off from sharing anything that you want or speak on. Anything that you might want to get off your chest.
Oh, look out for my new music video. It's on YouTube. It's called "You Know the Vibes."
Yeah, it's out. So yeah, go definitely. It's out. Yeah.
It's a really good video.
Yeah. Definitely go check that out.
Also, go check out my latest album featuring Joe Wise. Actually, shout out to that. He's amazing for that. He's with that. It's called Space Jams. Shout out, you know what I mean? It's on all streaming platforms. And stream everything else. Just, give it a check out. Hey.
Yeah, go on the YouTube page and, just go up and down the page. Just scroll, listen
Watch
to everything.
AKA Productions.
Promotions. Yes.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
okay. It's
You know how many
okay.
times I said
It's
Productions?
okay.
Oh.
It's okay. Yeah, AKA Promotions 21 on Instagram.
See, I'm gonna suck, y'all.
I'm going to give y'all a pause on the YouTube right now because I got to work some stuff out with my page and change some things. So Instagram right now, I Get Lost in Music on Facebook. It basically just shows everybody that I'm promoting so you can follow, so you can go support them, pictures from past events, things like that, interviews. So just drop your everything again so they know where to find you, your IG, your YouTube.
Okay, yeah. You can find me on IG at Tara Feather Music. You can also find, just go on YouTube, type in Tara Feather. Anywhere else, type in Tara Feather Music. Hey, you'll find me there.
All right, yo, thank y'all so much for coming through. We definitely gonna do this again, and I'm giving you my number after this. So.
Yes, I'm
All
gonna have
right.
to call you.
Thank y'all for
Thank y'all so
listening,
much.
and we will be back next week with 2 more great guests. I'm not gonna blow it up yet, but we got some more people coming next week, so make sure y'all tune in. Shout out to S.STREET Media. Follow him on YouTube, on Instagram, and just keep up with everything that's going on. All right.
Peace out, y'all.
Love.